people? Thanks for dropping by. Gamers Network podcast. Episode what, guys? What episode is this?
Holy shit! This is what 46 or 47?
46.
46.
46.
46. Last one was
Welcome.
45 because I remember the 45th president.
Yes.
All right.
See? Logic
There we
right there.
go.
That makes so much sense.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us, Gamers Network podcast, every week, Thursday at 9 o'clock. I'm Freddie G, aka Matt King, and I'm here with two of my partners in crime. We have Fleece Cat. Say what up.
Hey, people.
Whoop, whoop. And then we also have Dre with no glasses.
Yeah, I was about
He
to say
blind.
the glassless, right? This looks so weird. Like I hate looking at myself so much every time we do this crap. I'm like, yo, this looks so weird.
Without glasses, you should be able to not see yourself better then, right?
No, I can't. I have contacts on.
Oh,
So,
damn. That's crystal
right.
clear. Hey, Mo.
Yeah. What's up, Mo?
What up, Mo?
Make sure you finish that Avengers. Yes,
Yes.
we're still playing Avengers.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I did catch you playing something before you joined the podcast, Dre. What were you playing?
Yeah, Avengers. Me and Mo. We're playing Avengers. Like we're doing the PS5 update. Is out the next gen update. So he never finished the one player mode. So he's finally at the ending. So we could finally do some multiplayer stuff. I'm trying to finish up the Kate Bishop storyline so I can
Oh yeah,
get to
I haven't even
Hawkeye.
touched
Ooh.
that yet.
and shit. Yeah,
I still haven't played that. Hey, Small J Sosa.
What up,
It's
Small?
good.
Biggie Small.
Small.
Yeah, I haven't touched the 4K. Is it worth leaping back in or no?
I'd say like, if you feel like you have unfinished business with it, in which it has two, of course, content updates now, in which you have extra story to play now because there's actual like cutscenes and all that shit. But it's been all right, and the biggest improvement to me, of course, is no loading times. Like
Oh, that's beautiful.
going to not having to worry about looking at Hulk for 5 minutes before a damn level starts or loads up and shit. Like it's much better, much more fluid. I think they made the game a little bit harder because I'm definitely dying way more than I used to be dying. And it's like, yeah, but only one time. Usually, I know people complain about the AI being too dumb to
Yeah.
pick you up when you're down sometimes, but it only happened once since I started playing
That's not
again.
good.
Other than that, it's been all right. But I'm waiting for Mo to catch up so we could I could have some human interaction while playing.
Please, have you played Avengers?
Never. I was meaning to play it, but when it first came out, Dre was super hyped about it, and then BK Brother was super hyped about
Say
it.
Dre, I don't care.
He was super hyped about it, and then like the next podcast, he was talking so much trash. I was like, I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that. It looks beautiful.
What
Who's
up,
that?
Pufferfly?
Pufferfly. Hey,
Como estás?
but like I don't know. It looks like something I want to play though because I still have those vibes when I used to play Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Like that was my shit, and I see it especially with the update that's going to be coming out eventually with the Black Panther.
That looks
Come
dope.
on, come on,
Yeah.
come on! I get this just for that. And the other updates with to the just all the updates in general that
They
we
have
spoke
so
about
much-
last week.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
think they
lot.
have so much potential to turn this game around
I
just
hope they
because
become more than the other game.
Anthem.
And we still haven't seen the Spider-Man update yet either.
Which I'm curious how they will go about it because it's exclusive to one platform. So I wonder how much story is going to be involved in that. I can't imagine it be too big, just to like not piss off the other side. So
Yeah.
I'm curious to see.
They're gonna have to make a brand new story because everything that they're dealing with right now, like Spider-Man, is not a part of this
Yeah, they
world.
just can't throw him in there.
No.
That the story is part of right now. They can't make Spider-Man a part of that shit. Well, even though you'll still be able to play with him, but I don't think they'll be able. I don't know how they're gonna tie a Spider-Man story into what's going on right now. I want
Would
some.
they
new,
just do Miles Morales thing? Do you think they'd do that?
I don't know.
No, probably
Nah,
not.
I don't think so.
I need a Peter Parker. I love me some Miles Morales, but give me a good. That's the
Peter
thing. Like
Parker?
now they're like kind of almost like taking away what Miles Morales is special. They're making
Yeah.
him like the reason why Miles Morales is so popular because he looks up to Peter Parker.
Bueno.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's becoming a t-shirt more than an icon. I feel like.
Yeah. So I just want to touch on Fleece Cat. Man, you touching all those indie games. You can catch
Yo,
her weekly, almost daily at this point, on a Gamers Network podcast. I want to shout you out real quick. You're playing all those
thanks,
games that I wanted to play, so I'm just enjoying your streams. Anything
thanks.
that's surprising that you like? Man, I should have got to this a little sooner.
Yeah, there's so many games there on the in the Microsoft Store. I've been mostly playing those games versus my PlayStation because I told you about issues I had. And I was surprised how many indie games there actually exist. Right now, I'm playing Hollow Knight, which has been in my queue on PlayStation forever. It's been on my queue in terms of in the Game Pass in the Microsoft Store. It's been there forever, and I was like, this game looks like crap. Cause like I be judging books by their cover. Like when you look at the cover and I'm like, I don't see any chibi characters because I love chibi. I don't
Yeah.
see any cutesy things. I don't see any unicorns.
Yo, not to cut you off, but Smite has right now a chibi battle pass, and all their characters are chibi skins. So it's
Are you
all like,
serious?
yeah, it's super cute.
No.
You would love it.
All she needed to hear was cute.
It's like right now they're going through
God.
like a cute phase.
Now
There's
she's
so,
gonna
so many
download
cute
Smite
stuff.
tonight.
I mean, it's
Damn.
paid, but if you have the money, they'll give you the
I could
chibiness.
get somebody to buy it for me.
But go ahead. What were you saying?
But yeah, I like that kind of. I like stuff like that, and then of course with the stories like that are. I mean, I like bright things like Ori and the Will o Wisp, for instance. But I had to stop playing that because there's a glitch built in the game where when you use a certain power that you need to play the game glitches, the screen turns blue.
Oh wow.
And it's like I googled it, it's like built in the game, and I'd have to start the whole game over, which I'm not gonna do. Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
It's saved over it, so it's like I can't go back. It's like it's not files. So Hollow Knight rather, I found really interesting because it's. At first, I was like, I wanted to give it a chance because I know back here he'd be like, you need to give a game a chance, right? So just put it in, and then be like, nah, I don't like it. So I was like grumbling. I was just gonna play it for an hour. I played it for three hours and like
What are you,
38
Mel?
minutes.
Yeah, Mel.
Hey, Yamel. Hi. I played it for like
Crazy
literally.
Ace, what's up?
Oh, hey, babe.
Full
I played
crowd
it for
today.
yeah, people follow.
Chibis are
um,
cute. Yes, for sure.
for like a short, a longer time than I thought I would take it, play it, and it was actually a lot of fun. One of the reasons also because the Crazy Eight was in there. He was like making me laugh with his dad jokes, but it was dark. It's really dark, but I'm like saving these little cute little wormy things, and I kind of wish I played it earlier because it does have a lot of potential to be like an amazing game. I think that it does start off a little bit too slow, and they don't tell you what to do when you first start playing the game. Like literally, the game starts and you're falling into a cave, and I was like, "What the fuck?" She had rated E. Oh, he has this joke. He says, my my fists are rated E for everyone." He keeps
Oh,
saying that because I was beating up in the game. Um, yeah, but it's a lot of fun, and I do recommend anyone play. It's on Game Pass,
I
obviously.
think it's on the
So
Switch too. I was gonna end up
I think
buying.
it's on all platforms at this
Yeah,
point. Because
yeah.
I
I
was telling
was.
the girl I was babysitting her dog for that because she has Switch. I was telling her I was like, I think it's on there. It reminded me of the Binding of Isaac, but not as deadly.
Oh yeah, I'm
I'm gonna
aware.
mute
Yeah.
myself for a second. I'm sorry.
No problem.
People been playing music mad loud in Brooklyn. Like they don't have no home training. But anyway, yeah, I do recommend anyone to play it. Obviously, it took me a minute to figure out that the purchases I was making from the store there were permanent versus temporary because the whole game they're like, oh, my husband's a map maker. You should buy maps. And then he goes, oh, my wife, she sells things for maps. You should go buy it. And I'm like, they're geeing me out of my money, and they don't even tell
Um.
me how to use it.
So what's the
Yeah,
story
though.
like? Is it like you're the
It's
hero, fallen hero, and you gotta like redeem
well,
yourself?
it feels like it goes through that whole similar thing with platforms where I think I'm a spirit. That's the only thing I
Okay.
can think to describe who he is because they never tell you who he is or they are because you don't even know their gender or whatever. So you go to this town because you fall into a cave and you get yourself out of the cave because you ain't got no powers yet. And then like you find the only villager in the town, and he's like, "Oh, well, we used to have people here, but the place but below us, the caves, it draws people in and tells them it promised them fortune and fame, but they never come back." So I'm thinking realistically that they're basing off of like if you think about reality, how towns that the mining towns, how they have like the gold rush era, and how
Yeah,
people were promised all this stuff, but then they're like ruined families. I feel like it's like it feels like that kind of ideal if you think about it realistically. But literally, I think the bugs because they're all bugs literally
yeah.
that you're fighting. I think that those are all the town people, and then there's like mad statues and stuff, and there's like this huge thing. So I think if you're really small, I think like literally you're a bug. You're all bugs. It's ridiculous, and like everyone is mad and trying to kill each other.
I was gonna say
I
I was
don't know.
thinking about the type of games you play, and thanks for everybody joining us. We're just talking about some indie games on Fleece Cat Corner.
And that was Hollow Knight, right?
Hollow Knight.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really
Yeah,
good.
I always looked at it and just said
You
garbage.
gotta give it. You gotta give it more than 20 minutes for you to get
To
the
like,
effect.
I
yeah,
never gave Hollow Knight a chance.
I didn't either.
I
I
don't
was
even
bored as
want to waste
hell.
my time.
that's a good thing about Xbox Game Pass. Now you don't have to pay for it.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Sponsor us,
that,
Xbox.
yeah,
Continue.
please, man, I would love that. If we ever get a sponsor from Xbox, I'm like, yo, I'm good. I'm like, I'm set. I was gonna say, have you played a game called two games, Dead Cell? It's on the Xbox. I think you would like that too.
The RPG.
No, it's like
Oh,
a
no, it's
side-scrolling
another
game.
platformer side scroller.
I downloaded a game called Dead Something, but it has a skull. It looks like I thought it was a pirate game, but when I clicked on it, it was like an RPG. It looks like a um Elder Scrolls. It looks like an Elder Scrolls
No,
type
it's
of
not.
game.
Definitely
Okay.
check this out. It's on Game Pass.
It's supposed to be challenging. Mofire, is it?
I've actually,
Yeah,
Oh, you talking about Hollow Knight? Because that game is
yeah,
hard as X.
yeah. Hollow
F.
Knight. Yeah,
yeah,
it's
it's
probably
Sorry.
why I stay
I've
away
actually
from it.
blindly purchased and am downloading Hollow Knight on my PlayStation because of this.
oh
Yes,
wow.
please play it. I I
It's
don't know
right
why
on
you
the
had to pay for it. It should have been
Xbox. Yeah,
free.
on
Um,
PlayStation.
No,
oh
no,
no, it used to be
PlayStation.
free.
Yeah, yeah.
It used to be free on
Yeah,
PlayStation 4. It was like one of the free games. Like,
PlayStation Plus games.
Yeah,
yeah.
we should get some of that money. We do like advertising over here. Come on, guys.
Yo, it's no, but
Had
really,
Microsoft in
it's
all
a
our
lot of
videos.
fun. Like if you need any idea on an indie game, just hit me up. Hit us up on Facebook
Yeah,
on our page.
definitely. Yeah, if you guys watching, definitely join our Facebook group page. We're gonna transfer over from the group into the page for time around April. Hopefully, we gotta align
Yes.
our
We gotta
I have
get
ducks
to
to
ready to
make
put
get
more
over
sure.
there first.
reminders in the Facebook group because people don't seem to want to read.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those things where like they're just gonna wonder why it's so dead in there. So
Yeah.
we're gonna just have to like really
Yeah,
push people over there. So if you're watching this later, definitely make that jump now so you're not wondering what happened.
make that jump, make that jump.
Dre,
I'm
I know
weird.
you've
I'm
been
sorry.
playing. We touched on Avengers. Have you been playing anything briefly? Not to get too much into it. Anything you
Um,
want to mention?
Empire of Sin. I've been playing off
Oh,
of
what's
Game
that?
Pass. You know me, with them real time strategy type games. It's like you have your own, your pick a
Is that
mafia
Sims?
boss, and you have to try and take over the city either by owning the most properties or killing all the other mafia bosses around.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's real interesting. I like those games where you get to strategize and like
yeah,
micromanage and things like that. And so you get to hire hitmen to work for you and all that type of stuff. And like I'm building up brothels and bars and
brothels.
yeah,
What kind of game is this?
yeah, this is it's from back in the days where
Not
gangsters
safe for work, guys.
ruled. What was it? I think they're in Chicago. Yeah, like the Chicago days back in the late '60s, or '40, whatever that ever was. You know, where
Yeah.
Al Capone, he's one of the characters you could play as and all of that
Oh, that
shit.
sounds dope.
But yeah, I was gonna talk about it on a drink of the game, but we had a lot going on Monday, so
Yeah,
I
that was
never
a
brought
good.
it up.
Yeah, if
I
you
think
guys
yeah,
haven't checked it out, a drink in the game.
our
Dre,
lady
Felice,
special.
and we had a lady special. We had a special guest. I can't remember her
Ladies.
name. Off the
Erica.
top, Erica. Definitely check it out. It should be on our Facebook page, and I think
Yeah.
it should be on our podcast, Spotify,
Yeah.
everywhere where you listen to podcasts. So definitely check.
iTunes, all that.
Yes. And while we're advertising, my podcast, our podcast, Gamers Network podcast, the next level, came out yesterday.
Thanks.
So definitely, we got content. You guys like free stuff? We're handing free stuff out
Content.
like candy. Take it,
Handed
take
it
it.
out. Take it.
And yeah, so definitely, guys. Today we got man, we're doing too much. We need that Xbox sponsor. Um, um,
Thanks.
I was gonna say just a little bit I've been playing. Woke Company. Today I was streaming with Geek Physique. Today was a beast of a day, man. I was
Yeah.
kicking ass. I was so happy. It was like all
So
the
you
hard
guys were
work.
like streaming for like 3 hours.
No, I we
You were streaming
streamed.
for a minute because I came back in several times. You were still on.
Oh yeah, we try to stream for 2 hours, but what happens? We get hungry. It's like around 12:30, 12:45. I'm like my stomach's growling.
Oh my
I'm like,
gosh.
yo, I gotta go eat. I'm sorry, guys. So we had to get off, but I just wanted to shout out to everybody who showed up to that, and to shout out to Geek Physique for making that fun stream. Yeah, it was fun. We're trying to get out of rank, so stay tuned for that. I know. Thank you. We gotta
God
clip
damn.
it. We got fans. We got Ben. I think Puffy Fly. We got people show up. So thank you guys for supporting us off and on.
Facts. Facts.
That's all. Woke up and been taking over my life. That's pretty much it. You want to get into news, or you want to talk a little bit about TV shows? If anybody's been
Can we
watching
talk about
anything,
TV show?
yes.
Okay. Okay. It's not a TV show, but it's on HBO, so I consider it a TV show. Can we talk about the Snyder?
HBO.
The Snyder?
I spoiler free because I feel like it just kind of came out. So go ahead.
No. All
Has
right.
everyone in chat watched Snyder Cut yet? I'm
But we
assuming
we gotta
all of you.
protect people for the future who watches us later
I
too.
care about you guys.
We could be vague. I was on the podcast. I was really vague about it.
Okay, whatever you do, do not read the post that we wrote about it.
Oh yeah, we have a official discussion post. So feel free if you guys
It
want to
says
have that spoiler
spoilers.
talk.
It
Yeah.
says spoilers.
So all right. So this is good. Felice, you seen both. You seem very excited about the Snyder cut. What was your biggest improvement
Okay.
from the
Okay.
Snyder
Okay.
cut versus
Okay.
the fucked up version?
I'm like mad excited about this. All right. Well, you know what the messed up part about it is? Before watching the Snyder Cut, I could not remember any part of the original. Like it was that bad that
Wow,
I
really?
kind of like.
I fell
I mean,
asleep during the other one.
I might have been sleeping with my eyes open. I don't know, but for me, I want to say that things that I took away from this, trying to be vague, I like that they gave Cyborg screen time
Yeah.
and the dad, Superman CGI stash. Yeah,
They fixed it though. I thought they
that
fixed it.
yeah, I think they did. I don't excuse me.
That's the
The
most
stash.
memorable thing of the old one, though. That's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
thing that
that's the
people
old
keep
one.
bringing up.
The porn stash. But anyway, this one I like that part because I don't know if you remember. We do so many podcasts here at Gamerish, but we had a whole discussion about. You can't forget that all.
No,
I know
it's like
we
set
had
up in my
a
brain.
whole discussion about representation in reference to the dude from Star Wars, the chick from Star Wars, the Asian lady, and Cyborg not being able to be in the next films or not having their own like storyline that was supposed to initially happen. We had a
Oh, I could
conversation
tell
about
I
that.
wasn't here for that because
Yeah,
my
you
opinion would
weren't
have been
here because
different than yours.
Mike, yeah, but
Go on. Yeah.
basically with that, the main takeaway was the fact that we're like, oh well, Cyborg. It seemed like he was trash, and you're like, well, they didn't really give me lines. I don't remember him saying anything at all. And then they were like, oh well, I mean, everything has to do with the writing and the direction of the director or whatever so it's not his fault. He didn't give a chance. And they're like they're like scrapping at that point in time. I don't know if they changed it. Scrapping the concept of making him be more than he was gonna plan to be because he had the lowest ratings for likable characters in the Justice League movie. So this one, the fact that they went into detail with that dude that from Terminator, which
Yeah, yeah.
he's always gonna be that guy who destroyed the world for not listening. But anyway, so the father, the way
Oh,
they
okay. Okay.
yeah, I'm sorry, I know you're younger.
No, I know, but that's such a crazy reference. That I was like, what?
I remember T2 because it was the first movie I saw as a kid. It's
Okay.
very
No,
memorable.
T2 is an amazing movie. I love that movie.
It was the first movie I saw as a kid in the theater.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, so the way that they just showed the father son relationship through
The
can I say that through
No, you just set
through
it
the
up
tape
already. You said they
Why?
developed their relationship better in
the
this
tape
version.
cassette
You keep
the
going.
tape cassette. I didn't say what they said. That doesn't matter, right?
No,
I like
I
that
mean, yeah.
kind of. Yeah. I
But like, yo, like you were saying,
sorry.
like I think they gave. That's the thing. It's not like they
In the
gave him. They
Flash.
already, yeah, the Flash. He has
That was beautiful.
which part?
all of it.
Oh,
Yes.
really? I thought it was. Okay, we're
The,
being too big
the
Well,
now.
okay, the
the slow
the
motion scene
beginning.
with Iris was
It
kind of
was
creepy.
Iris.
creepy.
I was like,
It
yo,
was
Okay, yes,
creepy
like
as
yes, he was
hell.
predatory. He's predatory, but seeing it from my perspective as being the woman. Okay, just see from my perspective for a minute. Just put your lady
What up,
pants on.
DJ?
Hey,
shit.
DJ. So, all right, they were like eyeballing each other hardcore, right? There was definitely some. It was cute. It was innocent. It was like it was gonna be done in a second because whatever. But he's the Flash. So that whole scene that happened and the way that they showed the situation when he had to fix the situation, if
Yeah,
that
You
makes
didn't
sense.
have to save her. You go ahead and save her.
it
Everybody's
was in the
seen it. It was
trailer.
all over the
It was in the
trailers.
trailer.
Like
Okay,
everybody's
I
seen
didn't
it.
watch the trailer. I didn't watch the trailer.
Oh yeah, a lot
Trailers
of people
ruin
didn't actually.
yeah, they ruin everything for me. So I try not to. But the way when he went to save her, that whole situation and how they showed the mechanics, because I love physics. So seeing how they did everything with his body and how everything moved in the ground and everything slowed down, that whole scene for me, it reminded me of like watching the TV show Flash, which I mean it's not the same in comparison, but I love Iris from that because she's fucking
Oh, you talking
bae.
about the CW Flash?
Yeah.
Yeah, forget the show. I'm talking about Iris in the show.
Oh,
So it just reminded me of like that whole thing and how the similarities and the differences between like how he decided how to run. Like, did you ever listen to the what he said about how he chose how to run? He chose to run like an inline skater because he said that you should be running like that depending on how fast you're going.
see, my thing is, it's a fucking movie. It's all made up. So
I'm gonna
like,
need you to stop.
we're
There's
like.
physics in it. There's a lot of that.
So
There's a
what's
lot
the
of
physics
science.
for Superbad flying and doing lasers from his eyes?
Well, it's because of the sun. The sun is. I'm not even going into it. Okay, okay. The point is, don't mess with my dream of my childhood. Okay.
I love. Well, I was saying on my again so many podcasts. I was saying on the next level podcast that I love
Yeah.
Flash. Flash is probably my favorite DC character,
Yeah.
and they did this
Mine
boy
too.
justice. And
I
what
love it.
really you Flash?
Wait,
You like
what?
Flash?
Flash is
Troy?
my favorite.
I
Then
It's your
love
Batman.
favorite? He's like top 30.
top
Like
Not
30.
Flash is my favorite, man.
Yeah, I'm
Flashy. Really what?
surprised.
Flash really.
Been through a
DJ,
lot.
don't troll me. I liked it.
No, the Flash. I like Flash because they showed his potential. They showed why he's one of the strongest Justice League members there,
Yeah.
and that's like super spoilerly. I'm not gonna get more than that. But like, if you've seen DC movies, the animation movies, you
Previously.
know
Yeah,
how strong
Yeah,
exactly.
Flash
The Flash
is.
is definitely a key member. But what I liked about him a lot in this is the likability. Flash for me, this is the comparison I made. Flash for me in this movie, the way that they portrayed him in DC is equivalent to Peter Parker in Marvel. He is the same character in my head
For some reason, I
because
thought you were gonna say Deadpool.
I would never say that.
Yeah, I'm happy you didn't. Cause I'm like,
I I'm sad. I know more about Marvel than DC. That I grew up on Marvel. Obviously, my moniker is Felice Cat is Black Cat. Literally, it's the same character. So I know more about Marvel. But for me, watching the Snyder cut with the extra scenes, the extra lines, even though it was 4 hours and I have ADHD, it took me forever. Be I know you don't like DC. I already know that, DJ. But
no,
like
you don't like DC animations or DC?
he doesn't like
Yeah, the
Justice
animated
League.
movies are the
You can't
bomb.
start
DC.
on the movie.
DC's animated
Yeah,
movies are definitely better than
Is that
Marvel's animated
if you
movies.
have the HBO Max, go watch some.
DC's for lightweighters, believe
There
it.
was
Like
blood in
what?
this.
This was very
I don't
graphic.
think there was ever any blood in Marvel.
I think that the lighting of the movie, the darkness of it gave me the feel of how they meant to make the Dark Knight. Do you remember how dark the Dark Knight was? The
Yeah.
shading, the grays, the dark, the grit, the dirtiness. I agree because I'm about Marvel and not DC. I get it. DC is what Xbox is to PlayStation. Oh my
I'm not
gosh.
even gonna
Yo,
start
He's
with
just
that.
talking.
listen.
Not
What
even
do you
gonna
think?
start
He's just
with
trying to
that.
get a reaction.
You know?
No, because
No, no,
he calls my Xbox the Xbox every time I'm playing it. It's
no.
not nice. But
Why
anyway,
can't we all just get along? Like what? Like
he
why do we
has
gotta
an
pick
X. Yes, I said
sides?
it online. He has an Xbox and he doesn't even play it. But not the point. Anyway, he's just a hater. I love you though.
Oh,
But literally, I just feel like the greatness that they did in this movie is what they tried to accomplish in the Dark Knight. And the the other pieces of it, like the characters that I don't remember if there were any other ones, like Adam, um, the end credit scene which I thought was uncomfortable. Which I already said that on Facebook. Like I didn't want to listen to Jared Leto. Like shut up. He felt weird. Like
Oh yeah, yeah.
it
Oh,
was uncomfortable,
you
and it was
fast
like it was.
forward. You went straight to the end.
Oh, because you told me not to say certain things.
Yeah, I
I
didn't
can't
like
say the
that
other
at
things.
all. I think that was
It
really
was
a bad
forced.
taste in your mouth. Like you watch
It
this
was
amazing movie,
forced.
not amazing movie. I would give it an 8.
Yeah,
But
I would
you
give it
watch
an
this
eight.
really good
Usually they're forced.
DC. Yeah, you really give this really good DC movie an 8, and then it's just like
Oh,
why
and
at the
of course,
end?
because it's Women's History Month, the part I liked with the women was how strong they looked. You saw the cuts when they showed the abs and like their power. I mean,
Oh,
it was a different angle. I'm talking about the Amazonians.
Amazonians.
oh yeah, they
Yeah,
were
that
badasses, but
whole
they were
part
always
that
been badasses.
yeah, but when he shot it, the way that Snyder shot it was very different from the way it was shot in the movie. Like the chase scene, which was in the movie, I remember that, but it was like they were focusing on the cinematics with
The
the
cube.
what's it the cube, how the cube kept getting thrown. In the original movie, they focused on following the cube go from person to person to person. In this, they focused on the queen and the the bad guys chasing them and the people getting killed. They focused on that and it made it a different story. And then they focused on the people in remember when the temple thing fell,
Yeah,
which is also in the original movie. They focused on
no,
how
it's not.
gripping it was. No, it is.
It didn't. It was spoiling it, but in
Not
the
the
first
not the
one,
not the thing
he
falling. The people
oh
inside of the temple.
the wall is falling.
Yeah, the people in the temple when she ran out.
I
They showed part of that in the original movie.
No, no, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. We're being so vague. We're not even understanding each other. So
I'm
maybe,
sorry.
maybe let's. I was talking about grades.
I'm sorry.
Dre, what would you give it? What would you give? What was your
I try to
original
be
one?
vague.
And what would you rate
I
this
can't
one?
even give the original
That's the
one. Got
only
to
good
get like
part
a
about
fucking
DC is the
four to
Average,
me
like
average.
a 4 or
Yeah.
because
5. Yeah.
I went and saw that shit in the movie theater and I fell asleep all the way up. I woke up with Aquaman on the Batmobile. Batmobile. That's where I woke up. Like, and then I'm just like, and then I tell my wife, I'm like, yo, I really fell asleep through this whole thing, and
Oh,
but that's where I woke up. But this new one definitely like let's get to 8.5 to me. Like I would love to see sequels from this if
yeah.
these people are smart.
It's probably not
But
gonna
right now,
happen.
that looks like it's going to be an impossible feat.
Was it just me or did they cut that other person's lines? Like she had
Aquaman.
like no the chick that everyone hates because she did Johnny Depp dirty. It felt like she was
Oh,
less involved.
Amber Heard, what's her
Yeah,
name?
yeah. No one's hearing her right now.
Yeah,
So if it,
she wasn't talking much. Yeah,
but she was talking a lot in the other movie, wasn't she? Because she was trying to convince Aquaman to be a
I
person.
I can't tell you because I fell asleep.
Um,
I'm not
uh,
rewatching the first one.
what about you, Felice? What would you give this new one?
Yeah, I said I agree with you with the 8 versus the original one, which is the 4. Honestly, none of the DC, in my opinion, none of the previous DC movies have been as good as this. And with the exception of when you're a kid, and I watched the one with Michael Keaton. 'Cause at the time, it was great because I was a kid. The Michael Keaton Batman's,
Yeah.
but and the original Catwoman was in that. Like that was amazing when I was a kid. But as an adult watching, if you take a look at all of them, the only one that's got highest thing. And the thing about Marvel, which is in opposition of this, is that they easily get 8s.
I mean, I didn't really like the Ant Man movies. They're probably the only ones I
Nah,
really couldn't
Ant Man
really get
feels
into.
more like watching Friends.
Yeah, it feels like a side story. Like it shouldn't
Yeah,
be. It's not.
it's
It's
a
like a.
filler. It's
Yeah,
like
it's
Because
a
the
fillers and
character,
filler
anime.
movies.
I like the chick in it though. She's like
I
the
like
wasp.
the Wasp. Yeah, I like the first
She's a
Ant Man. I thought
strong
it was
character.
nice. I think Ant Man first one was really good. Ant Man two, I feel like I didn't like. I felt mad that I
Yeah.
paid money to see it. I think I watched it like opening night.
Isn't the kid supposed to be a special character? She grows up to be a genius or some shit.
I don't know.
I think
It's Ant
so.
Man.
Oh.
I can't barely remember. This is what we need E around for.
Yeah, he'll probably
Yeah.
be correcting us all day.
They're like, no.
Yeah.
DC comic number 22.
I was gonna say, yeah, he would. The only thing I was gonna say that I didn't like so much. There's a few things I didn't like, but I only want to touch on. I feel like they did Aquaman dirty on this one. I feel like in the first one he's more fun. In this one, like he
He
really
was
doesn't. He doesn't do anything.
no,
He's
He doesn't
this
have a
one he
big
was.
fight.
What
He
is the word
doesn't.
called for guys? I know girls they call it something different, but he was just like walking sex. That's what he was.
Yeah, probably.
The whole
Yeah,
water scene
Look at that.
was. I
Paul
liked
Rudd
it.
was actually in Friends.
yeah. He kept
Wait,
taking his
was he?
shirt off too.
Yeah.
He was in
Yeah,
Friends.
yeah. He dated. I think he dated one of the
I
the
never watched
chicks.
Friends, so
My wife. I bought the whole
Don't. It's
season because
very
my wife made
upsetting.
me.
I watched all of it though, but don't. But as an adult now, I know I was wrong for watching it.
Yeah, my-
Um, but
and
yeah, the
yes,
whole thing.
Aquaman took his shirt off like
Like
every
every
5 minutes. I'm like,
yeah,
yo,
like
why are you keeping your pants on to jump in the water, but you
Yo,
have to take off
did
your
you
shirt?
realize that?
You know?
I was like, why he taking a show? He just got out of the water. He's already wet.
and then he takes his shirt off to go back in the water.
And
It's
then
just
it was
like
like a Viva Sassoon or a Fabio commercial where he's like walking or the
and like
camping
yeah,
not butter,
he
and
looked
then the water
badass. But then
splashes.
when he goes in the first time, he takes his shirt off and the girl takes it and starts smelling it. They start singing and shit. It's
Oh
just
well, that's different. You made it sound perverted. It
Phoebe.
was
He
not. It was
married.
not perverted.
I think it was
That's
Phoebe, right? Puffy.
oh, that makes sense actually. That actually makes a lot of sense because that would be his type. Yeah, he married a chick on the show. Yeah, yeah. Oh shit!
But
Wow. Yeah. I got it. They were trying to show that whole scene with the snipping of the shirt and the girl. It wasn't perverse. It was innocent. They were trying to show the Norwegian
that's your
culture.
opinion. I mean, if
It's
I
not
took
my
if so if
opinion.
I so if I a girl just takes her shirt off,
It depends
I'm
on
gonna
how
pick it
she
up, start
sniffed it.
singing "Kumbaya," start
Listen, no.
sniffing it. It's
If
like no, it's
she's
my culture,
no,
guys. It's just
if she's
appropriate for
sniffing
my
the shirt,
culture.
no. If she's sniffing the shirt like that, like the dude from was it Charlie's Angels with that was ripping people's hair out? Is she sniffing it like that, or
They
is
like
she?
the
Did she
tents. They
if
like
it's
they
not,
like
oh my
framed
gosh,
into it too. I'm just saying,
it
it
was
felt
the
a
show, the
little.
song. Did you hear the music of the Icelandic people? It was beautiful.
So if I start singing some,
I'm gonna cut you off the street.
um,
Let me get that shirt though.
it was a nice sweater though. I probably would take it just like take it home
I
too.
would take that shit too.
I was like, okay.
Like merch, get your
Yeah,
Aquaman
get
merch.
your Aquaman stuff. All right, cool. We caught up on some stuff we've been doing. 30 minutes in, so let's get into the news right now. I don't have much. I have just one, and it's more of a kind of a topic. Disco
Hey,
Asylum. It's a PC game that came out I want to say a couple of years ago, easily. It won multiple awards on it.
Elysium. Disco
Disco
Elysium.
Elysium, yeah, sorry. It won multiple awards on. I bought it. Never really got. I played a little bit. Never really wanted. It's always on my list to play. And they're coming out with the remake.
I've never played that.
It's supposed to be like a dope. You would love it. The story is supposed to be like great.
Yeah, it's good.
But
It's from Australia.
it got banned from. It was Australia, I believe, right?
Australia, yeah.
They completely banned it. You can't buy it there.
Moral
And
panic.
it's pretty much because they said like it's too graphic or it's too I don't
Is it
fucking know.
sexual?
It's not because
Not
it's
sexual.
It's not
It-
sexual at all. It's
The
it's
guy's
a mature
just like
story.
yeah, he's
for
like an
sure.
alcoholic and like
Detective trying to solve some crimes.
Oh,
yeah.
they don't want to show alcoholism. Okay, so I think that yeah, that okay. I get what's
So
happening.
my thing is, what the fuck's up with that? I think it's nonsense that video games are still not being treated like art, like they should be, or a medium. You don't cancel, fucking what's that movie with fuck that stupid movie like Saw movies or that Centipede movie.
Centipede. Yeah, I was gonna say
Yo,
the centipede.
if we could watch
Human
Centipede,
centipede.
the Human
Yeah.
Centipede in
That's not even
Australia,
from America, is it? That's from
No,
someplace
it's
else.
not.
but I'm just saying like if shit like that is okay, but we can't. That's not like,
But
and
that
the
was
reason
made
that's
before,
okay
right?
because it's art. But it was in the movie theaters. You could buy it right now. I could go probably Apple.com and buy it. I could go Amazon and buy it. But my point is, why is video games always the media? Well, like they like to attack it. Grand Theft Auto. Remember we had a story a couple of weeks ago about how
Grand Theft Auto. Every
Scapegoat.
time a Grand Theft Auto comes out, we have a story
yeah,
about it.
and now this. I'm just like
No, it says that they banned it. Sorry, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. It says that they banned it because there is deal with a matter of sex, drug misuse,
yeah. That's
or
every
addiction,
video.
crime,
What
cruelty.
That's
movie?
every
Violence.
fucking
That's what. And my
movie
point is
we
like,
watch.
what's up, Gun 700? I can't say your whole name. I'm sorry, but that's my whole point. Is that
Hey, thank you for
thanks
the
for the
biddies.
share.
Thanks for the bits.
My whole point is that like every mature movie ever, every movie that's we have ratings for a system, right? Maybe
We
they
do.
should work on that. It's like 18 plus, E for
What happened to
everybody.
whatever happened to NC-17? And there was another one for 20.
AO. They had an AO.
Hey yo,
for both Sony.
nothing is rated that.
Yeah,
Like,
I
Yeah.
don't
like
think
one movie.
I don't think somebody should tell me what I could buy and not buy if it's just a source of entertainment. I mean, granted, this, we get very like crazy with this, but overall, like you know what I mean. I don't like being told, "Hey, the government thinks that this is inappropriate for you guys," but like it's like being like in China, like the China's government telling you, "Hey, you can't use the internet anymore," and cutting off the internet.
I mean,
You
they
know
already do that though, don't they?
that's my whole
Yeah,
point.
that's what
It's
I'm
like
saying.
that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
Oh.
It's like that's not cool, and I
And
don't
part of
think.
Korea, the other
Yeah,
part,
Korea's all fucked up. China's still doing the Hong Kong's still doing the protests and
filtering
shit right now.
filtering information so that they're behind.
Yeah. So, Joy, how do you feel about it? Like, do you think this is a little overreaction? Do you think it's
yeah,
justified?
it's
Well,
all
this
damn.
dude is doing cocaine with an underage kid in the game. Are you serious?
Have you never played Grand Theft Auto San Andreas? There was a sex
Yeah,
scene in there.
yeah.
Sexton? No,
Have
no,
you
no.
played
But
God
he's
of
doing.
War?
I'm
There was
reading
like a
this. He's
mini
doing
game about
cocaine.
having a threesome in there.
Listen, the
Like you're,
threesomes are great. Trust me.
but see,
But
you're
All
picking
right.
and choosing. That's my point. Is that like
sex,
video
but sex
games?
is natural. Doing drugs with
Drugs,
little
drugs
kids,
is
cocaine is not a
so.
natural drug, and he's doing
See that's
cocaine
the
with
problem. That's
an
your
underage kid.
opinion. That's your opinion on it. And like
No,
you
no,
could,
no. That's
if
facts.
you
It's not.
don't
It's not a
want
natural drug.
no
Like they do stuff to it and they cut
anything,
it.
marijuana
With,
is not a natural drug. It's a processed
na-
drug. You
no, no, no. You grow it, you dry it, and you smoke it. It's not. Don't do. I'm not saying that that's what we do. You
so
don't do that.
mushrooms then? So you feel okay with mushrooms?
I don't do any of those.
No, but
But
are you
he's
saying
not doing
mushroom is
mushrooms.
you could grow
No, but
mushroom? I could
you
start
said
pop.
marijuana. You
No,
said
you said
marijuana.
natural.
And
You
actually,
said
no,
natural.
mushrooms are actually natural because they grow in the wild.
Yes. So pop mushrooms, smoke weed
I'm not.
every day,
I'm
right?
not.
That's cool.
That's not in the game though. You
So
changed
no,
the
but your
subject.
point, no, Mike,
No,
you
no,
said it's
no.
natural, and
I
okay,
proved my.
weed is natural. Smoke weed. Okay,
If he
so
wants to do mushrooms in the game, then go ahead. But they're not talking about that. What they're talking about, because that's what we need to talk about, is that he's doing a line of cocaine with a kid. That sounds like on some next level predatory stuff. Which, in fact, yes, I have a hard
man,
no
have
to
you
grown
been
ass
on
people
this? My
doing
point
stuff with
is,
little kids.
and that's the thing. Like you're an adult, you could choose not to buy that game. You could say, "I don't want to put, I
No,
don't
I
want
feel you. No, I
to
agree with you. I'm
back
not
this
disagreeing with you on that.
product," and that's
I'm just
about
saying
being an
that's why
adult.
they say
And I don't want somebody telling me
how
to
old
take
is this
take
kid?
that, option
Yeah.
away from me. Like,
No, I feel you. It's out there. Sorry, not out there. It's created. Therefore, you should be able to experience it now that you know that it exists
I
at your
mean,
leisure.
you could like, yeah, because we're
Yes,
getting
I
to a
said that.
point.
I said that before.
We're getting to like a cancel
Do
culture,
any of you
and it's like
guys
it's
play
getting
Magic before?
ridiculous.
Magic the Gathering?
Yeah, I'm playing. Actually, I
Yeah,
downloaded
I
the
play
beta.
Magic.
I play D&D.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It's the
it's a
best game
tough
ever.
card. Like, I think you should just
Yes, I agree with all sides too, because I'm in one of the sides. So.
like we got Felicia's point. How do you feel about
you,
this
you know,
He's
I
like,
subject?
don't.
shut up, police.
I would never let anybody fucking regulate what the
Nah,
fuck I
yeah.
play. You know, like if you think about it that bad, then put the AO rating on it over there,
Exactly.
and or just take that part out. And we see it a bunch. How many times do the Japanese think that we won't understand certain things they put in RPGs and they change it
Oh, we
up and
know.
send it
We
over to
know.
us? You know,
Sailor
so
Moon,
yeah, like they don't think we
the
deserve
real one.
everything they get over there in Japan
Yo,
with
did you
their
see that episode of
RPGs.
Pokemon where like Ash had a gun, or there was a gun? He got robbed, and he got a gun pointed to his head, and they edited that out
Yeah, they
in
edit that out
America.
over here. Yeah, because we can't handle that
Well,
up here.
America has their own things too. Like it won't get processed by the companies that are trying to sell it to children if it has guns in it, because it's
Mhm.
supposed to be a kids cartoon. So they don't. I agree with you. I'm not saying I disagree with you, but a lot of times when they send stuff to America, it's not simply because they don't think that we deserve to have it or think that we can understand it or process it. It's because they're told that they can't have it.
No,
Well,
I
I
think
want the
I
smartest set of
disagree.
I'm
Pokemon.
always
I
no,
think
but
people are
that
too hypersensitive. Think about
no,
like
no.
we
Yes,
had
I agree with you.
after 9/11 happened, we had multiple TV shows that had to cancel the episodes that had to do with the
We can't
plane
talk about 9/11 though.
flying.
We can't talk about 9/11 because I'll
No,
cancel you
but
on that.
I'm not gonna get canceled. My point is that like we need to separate, media
They
with real
censored it.
life events.
Yeah.
I think that like we could be sad about something, but I should watch Spider-Man. Remember, Spider-Man got edited because
Oh, they edited the two Twin Towers, right?
yes, it's like instead of like seeing that as like a remembrance, they edited that out because they were so
Uh,
scared of the backlash.
well, I
And
mean,
like I think that people should be grown up enough to make that opinion for themselves. If they want to support that, go watch the movie. If you don't want to because you feel offended, Don't give them your money. Show them by your wallet what you want. Let it be a
I
flop, and they learn
I
the lesson.
agree. Or maybe they should make two versions or something. It's not as simple as saying I agree with you in a lot of things that you're saying, but my distinction with that is first, like I didn't personally get triggered by seeing the Twin Towers, but at the same time, I think I did. So because I was in a situation where I was near there, so it's a hard thing. Like you don't have any emotional attachment to that because that's who you are and that's not your experience. So
That's not. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
so
See, that's
so
not true. You're making assumptions. I never said that I wasn't affected by it. You're assuming
no, I didn't. I'm not saying. I'm saying that you don't have that emotional
But
attachment to
when
the.
did I say I didn't?
Well, by you saying that, why
No,
can't it
my
be there?
wife went through tragic stuff with her health, and every time something happens, if somebody makes a cancer joke, I'm gonna get offended because you made a cancer joke.
Well, it depends what the joke is about. My point is that people,
My
not
point
you
is that
personally.
like
I'm
you
not
need
talking
to
about you.
be mature as a person.
No, you can't say that because it has nothing to. It has
Thank you.
nothing to do. It's all love. It's all love. We do this all the time. It's not
That's
about
crazy.
that because
You guys need to be part of Gamerish backstage.
dictating. Yeah, you're dictating emotional intelligence. There's a difference
No,
between
I'm
emotional
dictating
intelligence.
your person and I'm a person. We have different emotions. My emotions
Oh,
shouldn't
I went
affect
to
your
to
emotions.
agree to disagree,
double-sided
guys.
sword. Maybe triple-sided because sometimes things get welded up. Other things just stir up extra drama. True. That's what I'm trying to explain. Which he's not letting me explain because he keeps cutting me off. I've
I'm
never been on this
not
type of
because you
issue
say
before.
how I feel.
No, I'm not talking. I keep saying I'm not talking about you. I'm talking when I said you, it's the general sense, not you personally. So, in general, as I was trying to complete my thought and statement, it's hard to say that people shouldn't feel. Yes, yes. Thank you, Puffer. I respect his opinions and feelings. People. I get that things shouldn't be moderated. I'm not saying that they shouldn't be moderated, but to say that they should be moderated simply because people need to have better uh, better ability to control how they feel about situations and choose not to just simply see that thing does not change the fact that they still feel a way when they see that thing. It doesn't change that fact.
I
And
agree.
literally I think that they should still create stuff. I'm not saying I wholeheartedly am on your side. I agree with that situation. I just think that it doesn't mean that they're not mentally okay or they're not don't have emotional intelligence. It doesn't
I
mean any of that. You
my
know,
thing is that it's very dangerous to go down that line, and that's my cautious.
because
Is
that means
like,
control,
what
like
does
China.
it stop? Yeah, exactly, and that's my point. Is like we're allowing this. That it's like baby steps. It doesn't have China didn't happen overnight, and that's what I'm worried about. All these
Wasn't it
censorship is
always
that
like that
like
though?
no, like the Big Brother programs in America, the spying on us because they're trying to make America safe. Like these
Some
shits
people
are
react
baby
before
steps.
processing things and then process them later and later. Yeah, they
Oh, we're
do.
having fun. There's
Just
no
call it
this.
tripping.
You know,
Yeah, we're
me
just
and
yeah.
Felice. We have a thing where like if I have an opinion, she
I thought the
wants to be
opposite.
on the other side of it, just to
That's me
have
the
a good
opposite.
conversation about. It's all love, and we're drinking. There's nothing but love here, so we're just having a passionate
I do need to
conversation.
get another one though. I'm listening to you. Process your
But
thought. Go ahead,
nah,
boo.
I don't. My whole point is just like, where does it stop? And that's the only thing I'm worried about.
I'm worried
Dre,
about that too.
how about you? Felice
Oh,
is gone, and I'm
I'm,
crying. I'm gonna mute
I'm supposed
myself.
to. I'm supposed to talk
Yeah.
now. This
Hey,
is
you
the
have your
first
drink in the
time
game. This is
you
our
guys
time.
fucking just talk way more than me. Like I'm usually the one talking on soliloquy type shit, and here you guys go. You know, I'm just like, well,
Wait. What's up, Felice? We should do
Yeah.
our own politics show.
Oh, I would murder you. I would totally murder you. I'm really good at politics, and I'm well read. I read a lot of
I
books.
wouldn't even watch
You're
that pod.
see,
I'll
you're
just feel like
implying
I
I'm
have no
not. What the
team when
hell?
it's done.
What?
I'm joking.
I
I'm joking. Go ahead,
oh,
Dre.
just because I'm
We
good
gotta
at
give
something
Dre a
doesn't mean that
moment to
you're not
talk.
good at something.
Dre,
Nah,
go
man.
ahead, talk.
Like I said,
I
I
would murder
wouldn't want
you.
no one policing my video game content. But then
Nah, I don't want
again,
that.
I'm a damn addict when it comes to video games. So it's just I'm always gonna be
That's the first time you.
the
I think how this podcast rolls. Yeah, we fight. We fight.
yes.
It's sibling shit.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
how
Oh
it is.
yes. It's always like this. But glad. Hopefully, this gives you a reason to tune in again next week. You know, but
Every Thursday at 9 o'clock p.m.
mhm. but
I
just don't censor my stuff. Just don't tell me what I should and shouldn't be playing. Let me make that
thanks.
decision on my own.
Yes.
But yeah, because I want to play every fucking video game I could get my damn hand on. And so them doing that stops me from doing that while the rest of the world gets to have this good, incredible game. This game won a bunch of Game of the Year
Yeah,
awards and things
Did
like
it?
that. Yes,
yeah.
this game is an incredible
What's
game.
back on bootleg game bringing here? I
You
can't
know,
wait.
so eventually,
No,
well,
we. It's okay. We could buy it in
we
America.
could get it. We
Oh, we
already
can.
have the
Yeah,
game.
it's
Yeah, we
banned in
have it on
Australia.
PC. It's just
Oh, so we fighting for them.
Australia.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah,
Australians. I love your. I love my Aussies.
Thank you, Pufferfly.
I'll be. I'll be doing it.
yeah. But that's what I got to say about that. I ain't have to get much into that.
That's pretty much all I
Yes.
have.
I
This
liked what you had though. It was good.
because I've just been busy this weekend, this whole week. So Dre, I give you
What
opportunity.
Felice? What
All right,
do you
Felice. Go ahead,
got?
Felice.
Okay. Well, I wanted to kind of end off. Oh, I'm still looking at this article. Let me change this. I just wanted to end off, and it's funny thing is it's about China. I wanted to end off Women History Month because I know this is the last Thursday in the month. I have to believe it
Hmm.
is, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
With something that article I came across on the Global Times, and it was about an all women online gaming community established in China. And the whole purpose is to provide like a friendly and comfortable space for female gamers. Because as you know, if you watched our podcast on Monday, Drinking the Game, um, we spoke about how it is to be female gamers and stuff like that. And obviously, women we make up. They say 41 to 48% of gaming in general, but we are represented in like less than was it like 10% in terms of like leagues and stuff like that, maybe even less than that. Um, but yeah, this group was made actually April 2020, and they have some really interesting ways, which I know this is gonna sound like a fluff piece, but it's not. They have some really interesting ways in making sure that the people who join this group are actually women. Um,
What do you mean?
I will tell you in a second. Literally, they have people do audio recordings to prove that their gender, which I think is kind of crazy because you can't really tell all the time because you know that could be faked. And they said that once a man tried to uh, imitate how a woman speaks in the audio recording to sneak in a group, and they were discovered out eventually by the administrators. The applicants are also asked to write down their gamer tag, but on menstrual pads and submit a photo, which I thought was kind of crazy. But at the same time, I was like, oh, I want to do that.
Oh my
Like, there's
god.
like which admins, I know it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But it seems to be working for them, which admins believe most men will be too shy to do. Mind you, I'm talking about this is a group that was created in China. Um, after about 8 months, the what?
Imagine you being the only guy there.
Um, they're doing a lot of stuff over there. They're being part of tournaments. They have like over 26,000 members at this time, I believe. Which I think is pretty crazy. They said they create this because I guess one of the people who decided to start this was talking about how a female player uploaded a review of Cyberpunk because they were talking about how she criticized some of the character designs, like how the women are portrayed, because all the women in Cyberpunk, for the most part, even when they have like messed up looking faces, their bodies are all look like Barbie dolls, you know. Um, and so she was verbally attacked by all the male players and stuff like that, and it affected her to a point where she felt she needed to create this safe space, like this Garden of Eden for women, which
Yeah.
I thought. I mean, hey, I get it. I'm in several groups that are all women for this very same reason. Um, of course, gamers, we're mixed, so we're great. We're non-toxic, so that's the good thing. But yeah, she said she felt that this behavior reflects the real world and the experiences of some women in their daily lives. You know, like how they have to go through this sort of situation. So she wanted to like basically make this gamer group of women, so that we could just gather as women and have voices heard and still game. You know, they do like things from cosplay to like there's really no more there's no more like E3s right now and stuff, but they do a lot of cosplays and stuff.
Like Comic Cons
Um,
and stuff.
yeah, Comic Cons, that's the word. They do a lot of Comic Cons and stuff, which I thought was pretty cute. Um, and they're getting a lot of funding from other sources to become like a bigger group because it's literally it's becoming huge. I wonder if people could join it over here, but Yeah, they're called. I can't pronounce the words. It's called Duban, Douban. But yeah, that was one thing that I wanted to say. I thought it was pretty neat, pretty dope.
Mhm.
Also, the other thing I wanted to mention, which I'm scrolling back for it, was about the Justice League. But we already spoke about it. How they released the black and white version. Did you see that yet?
No.
They're
The what?
releasing the
Did,
same movie, but it's like in black and white.
did they already release it? I wouldn't mind maybe
It
watching a little
says
bit of
it's a
that.
week after the release of that. Well, it says gray. So it's Justice is Gray is what they're calling it.
All right,
Okay.
so that's tomorrow then.
So that's tomorrow. Okay, yeah.
Mhm.
So they're releasing that, and I don't know. It
Yeah,
looks
that's a
it
lot. We
looks.
got Kong versus Godzilla tomorrow too.
Oh, really?
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited
Shit, I
about that.
forgot
I
about
can't
that.
wait. I'm sorry. I'm super hyped about that. But yeah, it's the same movie. Just so you know, it's just in gray. It's the same 4 hours. People were thinking that's gonna be a different movie. It's literally the same movie. But I mean, hey, it looks good and great. It looks like one of those Apple commercials.
Mhm.
You know. Um, Pretty much my focus is on that and Justice League because I was really excited about Justice League. Oh, did you get to see the update about the new
Yeah, there's some really good things coming up.
yeah, the
Mhm.
rise of the Monster Hunter Rise? Did you see the changes that some of the changes that they made?
For what?
For
Right, the Monster Hunter Rise, the fight
Oh,
oh
sequence.
yeah, that's tomorrow too. Yeah, I gotta
Yes.
download
Okay.
that shit
So
tonight.
about that, I'm excited because I haven't played Monster Hunter in a minute. I mean, I downloaded Iceborne, but then I stopped playing it. Wait, what is that? Never heard of it. Oh, okay. I was excited about it, but sorry, I'm excited about it also, but I haven't played it in a minute. And
yeah. We've
yeah,
been
of
trying to
course.
tell you guys. God damn it.
Uh, did you know how like you have your palico and stuff like that, and like it can help you like get healed and all that good stuff. So
Yeah.
like you know how you can't do certain things, like you have to sheath your sword, or when you fall down you have to wait to see if the
Oh
monster's
yeah,
gonna
you
attack
no
you.
longer gotta do that
You don't
anymore.
have to do that.
Yeah, that's
I
what's
was
up.
hyped 'cause I watched a whole video about it just now of Nintendo, and it it looks really good. You're right. It looks like it might be even better than the one that's already out. They changed a lot of things in terms of the updates and even with the healing. So I'm excited about that. And the last thing, Nintendo wise, because it was in the same clip literally I saw, they're hinting at the release. Sorry, this is a siren.
Yo, that
This
that
is
needs
a
to be in
Gamerish
a
Network thing
needs
where
to be a
we
drinking
always
game.
have someone with sirens running through her neighborhood at the moment before
Just
the
to speak on
pod finishes.
Magic the Gathering Arena, yeah, it's been out for a while, and it's a dope game. I
It's
am
gone.
playing it. They have a battle pass and everything. We can unlock new
Yeah, I've been
cards,
playing it on PC, but they finally put it on the phones and
and
stuff.
yeah, and the good thing about the phone is the same game, so you can connect your
Yeah,
progress from PC to your phone. So definitely keep playing it, and you could. It's definitely more fun of experience on your computer. So definitely download it. And Epic has a beta. The new Magic game
yeah,
is
I
out right
downloaded
now.
it.
I downloaded it right now. I'm probably gonna try streaming it later. But yo, Magic is coming back.
Let me know. I'll probably hop in that shit.
Please go ahead.
The last thing I was gonna mention was the fact that there is buzz. There's been buzz since like slightly slightly before, like in December. They mentioned that there's gonna be a Super Nintendo Switch,
What really?
and oh, something you guys don't know about. Great. uh,
I heard about the Nvidia 4K Switch thing.
Yeah, I heard. I was gonna talk about that. Them putting the Nvidia chip in the Switch, well, upgraded one at least.
yeah. So basically, from what I saw, they're like how they're gonna be trying to release that 2021 holiday, and it's kind of crazy because some of the feedback that I've heard on it was that why would they do that? They know how scarce parts are right now, so the same thing is gonna end up probably happening is what people this is happening with people that are trying to get the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X. So initially it seemed like it was a rumor, but it's literally by several different sources. So it's more probable that it's actually a brand new console, which I think is gonna still play Switch games. but they're calling it the Super Nintendo Switch or something like
I
that. That's
probably, honestly, I probably won't buy another Switch until like it's a like really big upgrade. I can't. I hardly play my Switch, and I just
same,
feel kind of played.
especially since we don't take the train anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah, now that that we don't travel like that anymore, like I only my kids, I don't even care that my kids are playing on my save files anymore. Like I'm just like, go ahead, overwrite my Mario again. Just
yeah,
let them
because
keep
I
playing.
want to play. I love me some Monster Hunter. I played the crap out of the last
Yeah.
one, but I don't
Yeah.
think I'm not gonna buy this one. I know I won't touch it after like the first couple hours.
Only reason I said I'm gonna get it is because I have to be in the city tomorrow, and so I have to wait on my grandmother to finish
Yeah, yo,
surgery.
if I
So
had a reason to go somewhere, I would buy it.
I'm
That'd
like,
probably be
Yeah.
the
okay,
first game I buy if I have
the
to
new
like
game
rest up.
comes out. Let me, and also tomorrow it takes two releases.
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes.
That
That's
should be a stream
yeah.
game, guys. One of us has to hit
yeah,
that
it's
up.
a co-op. So two players co-op, like a Way Out and stuff.
Yeah,
Also made by EA about a
Yeah.
divorced couple whose daughter turns them into dolls, and they have to work together. And apparently, she like turned them into dolls to make them try and fall in love with each other again. And so it's going to be interesting. I said, I should try playing that with my wife when I get a chance and
Yeah.
see what that's about. We haven't played a video game with each other in a long time, so I think that might be one that we could
Yeah.
play.
That'd be cute. I think that would be cute.
Mhm. But is that the end of your news? Before I go and
Yeah. That is
start
the end of my
throwing shit
news.
out
I just
there,
got comments for your news because I know you got mad stuff.
always, always. So, Fall Guys finally getting four-player squad mode. So for those of us who always used to be fucking complaining about not being able to
Yes.
squad up in
So you
Fall
need
Guys
a
and
few.
shit, we finally could do that in there. And I don't know if they're gonna give us like private lobbies and shit like that.
Your wife is
Oh, my
interested.
wife is. Oh, my wife is
Oh,
listening.
Sister
Oh, look
Lee.
at that! I want you guys
yo
to
yo,
know that
shout
my
out
wife
Star.
barely ever tunes into our podcast. So this is
She
like a
heard
special
you.
night.
It was like
You
good
know, it's like,
timing
yeah,
too.
I know. She's being quiet. She is being
Snapped.
quiet and they
She's like
alert.
taking notes while you're talking. She's
I
like,
know,
okay.
yeah. It's a lurker. But yeah, this is so fucking hilarious. Now I feel nervous. I'm sweating. Like, being watched.
We better work that shit out. You better
I'm
work,
being
make it
fucking
work.
worked. Watch. You know, so okay, she tunes
Live.
in once a month. Okay, once a month. All right. Sony shutting down all the PlayStation stores for PSP, PS Vita, PS3. Yeah, and I know a lot of people aren't happy about that, especially for people that are now like buying Vitas, and like people always want to download games off the PlayStation Store when it comes on the when it comes to Vitas and stuff.
Yeah.
I know it's gonna be like I saw we posted it on our thing, and a lot of people were mad about that.
Yeah.
Like even though I don't play any of my old stuff anymore, it does suck for people that
Especially
that
like the
it are.
PSP, like old school. Like I don't know,
Yeah,
something about the PSP is like very classic and like close to our
yeah,
It
heart.
was a good system.
Yeah.
yeah.
But
I still
Sony
remember launch day for the
yeah,
Vita.
Sony always betted on the wrong kind of either UMD or they just always had chose the wrong thing, you
Because
know?
they
I
wanted the
think their
money, they
next
got
handheld
greedy.
needs to be download only, but people aren't going to trust it if it
No.
is because of how they're shutting down the store right now. They're going to like, why should we get a download only console from you guys if we know in like 10 years you're going to shut the store down?
Yeah.
So this might be bad for consumer trust, at least in that way. I don't know if you guys had any more to say about that, but I just wanted to bring that up.
No.
Um, Early April, we're getting a Resident Evil Reverse multiplayer beta, so look out for that. Just want to bring that up. Xbox Live, Microsoft has been tuning into our show. I know we want them to sponsor us one day or something, but Xbox Live is now called Xbox Network, so we're getting closer. We're
Yo,
getting closer.
they know greatness. They had to take
I
some from
know,
us.
they're like, this Gamerish
I
Network
actually
thing is
like it
kind of
pretty. It
ripped
sounds pretty
off.
good.
Like let's change Xbox Live to the Xbox Network. I think these
Yo,
guys have something
we should
coming.
look into suing them. I
I
think we
know,
could
right?
like.
I know,
We
like,
are licensed.
I know, yeah. So I'd be like, we license that name Network.
Yeah.
It's part of our name. Like, you should pay us, to use that. But it is what it is. Um,
If they had to pay us in anything Xbox, what would you want? I would want free hardware for the rest of Xbox. I get like the new Xbox that comes out.
I'd be like, think bigger. I want
I
all
want
free hardware.
shares. I probably want
PC
like
too.
Microsoft shares.
I received 100 messages today. Wait, what's oh okay? I was like, wait, what?
That's
That was
Got
hourly
it.
I've received
$3.
Restream.
100 messages today. No,
Oh
thanks you
man,
guys. That just shows you guys are really talking and chat, and we appreciate that, guys.
yeah,
So,
we
and don't be
appreciate
shy,
all the love.
guys.
Yeah,
Talk
if you
to
guys
us.
have any comments, please keep commenting. Like we're
And if you
always
Yes.
guys
ready,
have any game news that we don't know, we haven't touched yet, let us know.
or at least if I ain't get to it yet.
Yeah,
But since we're talking about Microsoft, apparently,
I was gonna.
Discord reached out to Microsoft to see if they would like to purchase them for $10 billion.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, which would be crazy. A lot of people are like ups and down about it because it's like, fuck it, this is Microsoft like making a move since Play might make this move because it's not guaranteed because this is Discord reaching out to
I
them
don't hate. I don't understand the hate that's coming from this.
because people think we're gonna have to pay for Discord
Yeah.
now if
But
Microsoft
Microsoft
acquires
is.
them.
I said, and Dre, you've been day one saying this shit. Microsoft is bigger than Xbox, and
Mhm.
like they're just trying to. Microsoft is Windows. Microsoft is big. They bought Minecraft, and like you still can play Minecraft on all different kinds of
On all
systems.
every system,
So
yeah.
like these people who are like, look into what Xbox has bought, and you can understand this is just another thing they want to add on into under the
Yeah.
folder.
But they believe in microtransactions. A lot of microtransactions. That's what people are worried
Discord already
about.
has master transactions. Have you
Yeah,
tried?
they do, but it will be more expensive is what they think.
They
Yeah,
That's what they're
think that,
thinking.
but like you could.
I
I
doubt
doubt it.
Microsoft would
They
even
want to do.
fuck
They
with
probably want
the.
to jump on this before Sony does it, before somebody else does it. I think it's just more of like let's buy them before Sony buys them. Let's
No,
buy
but it
them.
wasn't even them. They didn't even. It's
Oh,
No,
Discord reached
Discord.
Discord
out to
asked
them.
them.
Hey,
Yeah,
Discord wants
so
to get bought out.
yeah, Discord wants some money right now. They're like, yo, PlayStation just bought Evo. Like, you guys want to get this social platform off the road?
Yo, I
Like,
would honestly, I would like Discord to be bought from them because I feel like they could maybe integrate it better into the console family. I know I use Discord a lot with streaming on PC, and it's like one of the best things. But I would love if they can integrate that more into Xbox, into console gaming in general. I think it's dope. Imagine we could have a Discord app where like I could play on PC, and you could play on console, and we could be in the same party chat without.
You
It's so
can be
compli.
already.
No, I mean for streaming wise, because Discord makes
You
it
can
easy.
be already.
Well, my experience is that
Because I've done it.
it's no, it's been no, and obviously you could do it. I'm saying I would like it to be better integrated into the system. That's what I'm saying. I'm not.
Oh, you
a
wanted
press
them
of
to
a
have an app
button.
on the console.
A
Yeah, I
press
want
of
it
a
to be
button.
like. Yeah, I know I could be on my phone
So
and
it
you
could
could be
be in
on
your
your.
headset versus
Yeah,
having to be through your. I understand.
yeah. I, we could do almost anything at this in this day. We could do
No
anything
Yeah.
really. I want it to be
problem. Thank you
easier.
for being here, Puffer.
Yes, I like that name too. I keep looking at it like puffer
Makes me
fly.
think of pufferfish. Makes me think of
I keep
pufferfish.
thinking of Powerpuff Girls and shit. Like, I
Did you
wonder
see
how that
about
show
that?
is gonna be.
They're gonna try to do a live action Powerpuff
Yeah,
Girl.
Powerpuff Girls.
yeah, Powerpuff Girls. We'll see how that goes. But you never know. They used to fuck Mojo Jojo up.
I
Like I
love
hope
Mojo Jojo.
you
That's
know.
my friend's name. Well, that's what she calls herself.
Yeah. So, oh yes,
Oh,
Mad
She's
Queen
stingy.
loves the Powerpuff Girls. I
Yeah.
remember. But sticking to Microsoft too, Party Chat is no longer you don't no longer
Moxie.
need gold in order to play. I mean, talk in parties on Xbox Live. So that's another good thing that they're throwing out there. And did you guys see the new controllers? The
No.
tasty limeade and the cherry camo. I
No.
posted those pictures up on the Facebook page, and it
Xbox?
looks real good. Yeah, but I have 8 Xbox controllers already, so it's no
Wait, the
more.
new system? You have 8 for the new system we just got?
Between my old one and the new one because you could play them on anyone. Could I always buy 4 controllers when I get a new console? Like I
Well,
have
yeah.
4 controllers for my PS5. I have like fucking 10 for the Switch because that drift thing.
Oh, they're just regular colors. They're not special.
Yeah, there's like new colors. But I'm not buying no more controls for my damn shit.
I might get that red one though. I want a hot pink one.
what's up?
What's up, Moxie Dizer? Thanks
Hey,
for
Moxie.
hopping in. Also Pikmin
Him.
is
I mean,
getting,
what's the business?
Pikmin is getting a new AR game. Like the whole Pokemon Go and all that shit. Nintendo wants to try one with Pikmin. I don't know how that's gonna work.
Wait,
Like, are
what?
we gonna,
Wait, no.
yeah,
Seriously?
yeah, yeah. They're saying it's from the makers of Pokemon Go is actually making this game. So I'm
I think
guessing
AR is dead. They should just get like try something new.
don't say that AR ain't dead because if you say AR is dead, I'll never get my Yu-Gi-Oh game. Like I just want my AR or
You
virtual
trying hard
reality
for it.
Yu-Gi-Oh game.
That saying. If you love something, you gotta let it go.
It's gonna suck.
Yeah, I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh
Wait,
to today.
what?
Me and
If you
Mo
love
play
me, you gotta.
Yu-Gi-Oh for at least 4 hours a day. I play fucking Yu-Gi-Oh, so like I'm still hardcore playing Yu-Gi-Oh every day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
huh?
yeah, 700. Not even trying to pronounce the whole name right now, but yes, I think it's gonna suck. You know,
Ganya.
gonna yeah. Okay, I gotta get that
He
down.
said,
I'm gonna say it
sure.
like 10 times. You know, so yeah, we spoke about Switch already. Rocket League game is coming to the phones. I don't know how I feel about using my
I don't know
fingers to play
why it
Rocket
took
League.
so long to get to
I've
that
never
point.
played Rocket League, honestly, even though it's
Oh
free.
well, there's your next Game Pass game to download. You know, or even PlayStation Plus. You could if it's still available. You know.
Digimon
Oh,
fell off the
Digimon.
third
Yes,
grade.
Digimon. Yo, Digimon is still flowing because the anime is still getting new episodes and stuff, and they keep releasing Digimon games. It's one thing about anime games. No matter
They
if they're
forever.
talked about or not, they always sell. All
Like dot
anime
X.
games, yeah, like all anime games sell no matter what. And Digimon, like my favorite Digimon comes from PS1, the first Digimon world when you have to like raise your Digimon and feed that thing like your
Yes,
damn
it was the
Chia.
Tamagotchi of my
Yeah,
lifetime.
it was like Tamagotchi on console. Like
Shit.
my friends would be like, "Yo, why are you still playing Digimon?" I'm like, "Yo, I gotta take care of my Digimon. I gotta get my
You gotta
Agumon to
beat
freaking
him.
Digivolve and shit." You
Wow.
know,
Yeah.
and that was
Take
that
that
was
shit to
open
school.
world back then. That was like open world back then. You know, after of course with the Zeldas and all that
I
shit.
never
But
got into Digimon like that.
yeah, I love Digimon.
I
I
love
like
the anime.
You know
yeah.
what? I think messed it up for me was the transformations. They didn't like relate to each other one. Like how
Oh,
like would like the tech and the guns come from and shit, like rocket
Well,
launchers
because
and
they
they were
stuff
are
like
in the
that.
animals,
digital
and then they
world.
became not animals.
Yeah,
Tai
it's
and
just like
Agumon. Though,
Yeah.
yes, yes. Well, I don't. Not Tai for me, but Agumon, yeah.
and they talked. That was weird.
But they
Hey,
were
that's
cute.
different than Pokemon. That's how you have to differentiate yourself.
They
You
were
can
like
talk to it.
Teletubbies of the generation, except
Yeah.
they had blasters.
And at least they
And
didn't have to stay in
guns.
balls. You could keep them out. You know,
Yeah.
I'm just
You
So
saying
know, I
nobody
think
could touch my Charizard. Okay.
when Digimon came out, at least I think so, unless I'm remembering wrong as a kid. But I remember it was Digimon I was in love with, Beast Wars, and there's another one with like these animals that transformed into like machines, not Transformers, obviously, but yeah,
it was good.
they
Yes, I
were like
agree. Keep it
chibi
flying.
Pokemon, but better. Yes, yes, Moxie. What you laughing at?
I mean, you're probably thinking what I'm thinking.
What? Because I called them like Teletubbies.
No,
They're
bad.
cute.
Teletubbies. Oh man! But yes, in other news though, there's still the global computer chip storage. I mean, yeah, shortage. There's still a computer chip
Squirtle.
shortage, which they're saying is going
Nice,
to
Squirtle.
continue into the possibly next year, which is going to continue the shortage of Xbox One X's and Series X's
And
and
probably also like
PS5s getting out
RTX
there
graphics cards too.
mainstream. Yeah, those graphics cards still so hard to get. You know, thank God I don't have to go get one of those right now. I'm satisfied with my measly graphics I got right now with my damn games.
Nah,
But
man, I'm trying to convince Mad Karina to let me upgrade.
you
But the
know,
problem is she
She said
no.
nah.
Honestly, she said yeah, but like
Oh,
there's
she said
nothing
yes.
available. There's nothing
Yeah, I
available.
tried to get. I I need to add it to our Discord. If you guys are not part of our Discord, please join. We are active in general. We are more active in Facebook because it's a larger community there. But definitely, we're trying to get people to join that too.
Oh man, you
Um,
bring in the old school stuff, TMNT.
yeah, TMNT is
but
about to get
Yo,
another game,
yes,
Shredder's Revenge, old school looking game. Look
buying
out for
that
that.
day one.
It's gonna be dope. Yeah, that's 4 players card. We gotta stream
Don't
that
question his
shit
ask. Yeah,
on the real. We definitely gotta stream that damn game.
with
And
that, I want
click
to
the
join
link,
Discord.
Pufferfly.
I put the link in there. Click
yeah,
that.
just click on
One
that
thing I would
link.
love to say about our Discord, I would love our Discord to be a place where we could get together, play games. So, game
Yes.
news and stuff like that is gonna be on our Facebook page. But if you ever guys want to play a game with us or our community of Gamers Network, just put it in Discord. Let people know you want to play something. You're gonna get somebody to jump in and play with you.
Yes,
Um,
for
yeah.
real. We'll be there. We're
But just
around.
to talk about the TMNT game,
Shredder's
so
Revenge.
yeah,
Yeah.
Shredder's Revenge, old school music, side scrolling, just like straight from memory. I
Yeah,
mean, man,
arcade vibes, man. We're gonna be in there like, yo, man, this feels so familiar.
yeah,
Like I feel like I'm
Facts.
gonna know how to play that game as soon as it comes out. I'm just like, I'm ready. I'm ready to like sit down in one sitting and just beat that fucking game.
that
Like.
trailer, man, that's a great trailer, guys. You definitely guys gotta check that trailer out.
Mhm. So yeah, I'll put that up in the Discord. Anybody want to join that shit? You know. Oh
Hey,
yeah.
thank you for the
Well, thanks for
join.
joining. Thanks for joining. We'll be looking out for your messages.
Yeah, for sure.
You know.
Yes,
And the last
we will
piece of
find you.
news that has dropped today was that Among Us, and it's funny we was talking about this on Monday in a drink of the game, but Among Us is finally going to make an account system so that way your information could transfer between no matter where you're playing, and it'll stop people from being in toxic rooms. You'll be able to do your own
Oh my
room,
gosh.
and
Yeah,
if you
toxic
don't
rooms.
if you don't do an account, they're going to give you regular name, your randomized name. You're not going to be able to make your own name anymore. Only way, once you make your account, that name that you put in your account is your name across all systems. You'll be able to do the private party rooms and all that stuff now. So they're trying to get rid of the toxicity that's happening among us and shit right now. And so, yeah, that's happening, man. So I think
That's good.
after the discussion we had, I was like, it's so crazy that that news came out this week after we had this discussion about toxic rooms and Among Us on a drink of the game and shit. But hey,
I'm
like,
surprised. I
yeah,
I'm still surprised people play Among Us and Fall Guys. I feel like it's a game that you kind of it's a fun. I feel like it's a good
it's a
fun
party game.
party game. Yeah, it's definitely a fun party game. But I don't think it's a game that I would play by myself.
I think that so many people have been in the situation of the pandemic state for so long. It's been more than 6 months. It's been more than a year. It's been, it's been such a long time that it's hard to break those patterns. So people literally stream Among Us at alarming rates. Like Ninja still plays Among Us on Twitch, and he's got like millions of,
And the
well, thousands.
followers will
Yeah,
follow and they'll play.
and
Yeah,
they'll
for
play.
sure.
So it's like you have these big name streamers still playing it, still streaming because they're not everything's not open yet. Even though New York City they pretend like nothing's wrong, um, everything is not open yet. So I feel like that's probably just a representation of the times we still are in and the
Yeah.
mentality that we're still in. All these
Um.
games like Fall Guys, even I don't even think Fall Guys should be that popular. I think it's
Yeah.
trash,
I
but
mean,
I
it's a
still
free
play it
game.
if my friends make me play it.
I
That's
was
it.
gonna say I got two things. I'm gonna open the floor to chat. If you guys have anything you guys want to talk about, just let us know. And two, I want to talk about.
Oh yes, Temtem. But they don't know. They ain't ready for Temtem, Mo. They ain't ready for that. They ain't ready
Nah,
for
I
that.
don't think we're gonna be ready for a long time. I was gonna say one thing. I was just thinking before I jumped on. I'm like, yo, we got brand new systems: Xbox Series X, PS5. Where's the fucking games?
Well,
What game?
Xbox giving us games.
No, I mean like,
PlayStation gave us games. They give us
where's
games for
like,
free.
No,
no, all
you know
right.
what PlayStation's
I'm
doing
talking
that
about
irritates me?
what happened.
Because
PlayStation
PlayStation
Home.
keeps bringing out these 10 games
Let me
that
see my
everyone's
feet.
going to get for free. But what
Everybody already
everyone,
has.
people who
Yeah,
don't pay attention don't realize that all those games
We
were
already
on
have them.
PlayStation Plus for free already. And because you missed the boat, you think this is some big, great
it's
gesture.
not.
But all you did is
No, I
PlayStation
already have them
realized
all.
that, gosh, look at all these people who don't pay attention to all the free shit we give them. Why about we just release it all for free now and see how many people jump on it and tell us, oh my God, we're the greatest. We're giving you the same shit over and over
Yeah,
again.
they won't
So
know. They won't know.
they won't
Stupid
know. But those
Americans.
of us who actually pay attention to all the games in my library that I
Yeah,
don't play, you
I've
know,
had PlayStation Plus since the PS3
since it
came out.
began. Like,
Yeah,
and all those games they're giving us are all fucking there
the same
already. And
games. I mean,
Horizon Zero Dawn, that's why they keep highlighting Horizon Zero Dawn. But even that was free on PlayStation Now.
Yep.
And so just like
but also if you're like a
whatever.
PlayStation, like let's say you only have PlayStation, I'm pretty sure you bought that game day one.
Mhm.
Just so like I don't understand. But my point is like I know there's games down the line. I know I'm talking about like the big hitters. That's what I mean. Of course, like Outer Worlds coming out what next week?
Hold on, wait,
Outlander,
wait, wait.
Uh,
You mean
Outlander,
Outer Worlds is already
no
out.
Outlanders.
Outriders.
Whatever.
Outriders.
My point is, it's so
It's not the same.
forgettable. It's like that's my point. It's like where's the games? And like I know, Fleece, you have something to say to that. You already have an answer to where it's at. To for me in general, Where's the games? Like, I need my Metal Gear Solid. I need my Halos. I need
Please
my
don't hype me
Forza.
up for no
I
Metal Gear
need
Solid, man, because we
I need
ain't
my
getting that shit.
You just try
Faber.
to get BK on your side by saying that. You need to
That's
stop.
I need Lord of the
right.
Rings.
Where's
I
my Final
need
Fantasy 16? Say that.
We're
How
gonna
about
get
that?
that. At least that's been announced. My Metal Gear ain't coming back
yo.
for
I would
God knows
love.
how long. I
Yeah.
ain't getting another Metal Gear game, man.
I just remember. I remember in the beginning, before both.
Uh,
Let me finish my point. I was gonna say I grew up. I remember in the beginning of the PS5 and Xbox debate. It was like Sony ponies were saying Xbox has no games. Xbox has no games. Both sides have no games, and it's awfully quiet on both sides right now. Dre, because I know Felice has something to say. Go ahead and say it.
Yeah, go ahead, Felice. I just feel Xbox at least is doing
I'm
their
gonna
thing.
read this first from Puffer.
All right.
I grew up on Xbox and switched to PlayStation, just like I grew up on Android and switched. Oh my gosh, to iPhone. I love the comparisons. I got pros and cons for both, so it is what it is. Like what you like, LOL. But people onto what you put them on. That is true. And Rosa, I'm ready. Where's the games? Well, where are the jobs for the games? Where are the safe places that are not working their workers like slaves for the games? Where are these places that are currently getting sued for doing such things during the pandemic where their employees got sick at alarming rates? Some even died for the games. Realistically, we want what we want because we don't give a shit about other people's feelings and lives. And I say that in quotation marks because I don't mean that literally. I mean like we want what we want regardless of what's happening. Um, and yes, we can say, yeah, we can have some sympathy, which I have plenty of, but at the same time, we bored and we want something new, and we are this generation of peoples that are used to getting these things like high speed everything. We need this fast. We need this now. We used to E3. We used to things pre-pandemic, but we are in still the pandemic. So I understand why there are not things happening. There are still things happening behind the scenes. I have a friend that works for Riot Games. I have a friend that works for a Bio. No, it's not Bioware. It's EA. Same thing. Whatever. Um, and I understand in reference to where the games are. They are making shit, but then also they're scared because of the lawsuits like Cyberpunk and stuff like that. So it's like you got games that are getting pushed back. I remember Dre said something
Back for
about.
Blood got pushed
Thank you.
back.
Yeah, that one. There was
Mhm.
another one you mentioned though. Wasn't that just that one? There was another one that got pushed back.
Uh, well, they're Back for Blood
It was gonna come
and
out, and then they were like, we're gonna go
it,
over
it's,
here. And
it's
I don't
yeah.
remember what it
I
is,
look. I get what you're saying, and I'm going
but
to
we
be
what we
mad.
want.
I was going to be Mad King for a second. I spent. Dre, how much did you? How much did you spend on all your systems?
I
Matt
was
King, I'm
waiting.
gonna
I
need you to
wanted to
stop.
bankruptcy to afford
Do you
all
need
my.
me to? Yeah.
Please, how much did you spend on all your systems?
All right. Before I answer that
So
question,
my
before
point is,
I answer that,
boo-hoo.
you
If
didn't
they
even
would have
listen to
told
my
me
answer.
I spent money, I spent my stimulus check to support these motherfuckers,
I
and I
want
want my
Matt.
games.
No,
I don't
listen.
give a shit. With a
You just
pandemic, and I'm buying PS5s and Xbox. Are you kidding me? Give
At
me my
least
listen.
Xbox is
goddamn
doing
games.
something about it with Game
Listen,
Pass.
listen. You do know though that the time that it takes for a company to create said systems, they do not make their money back off of the system launch. And since they had no games to actually follow up with, which they should have, but we know they didn't, have games to follow up with at launch to make some of that money back, they were not going to have any. No, no, no puffer. It's like point proven. No puffer. He proved my yeah. Oh wait, yes puffer. Yes puffer. Point proven. You're correct.
No, Matt King
No,
is the point. Thank you,
no, no,
Puffer.
no. He
I know
no,
what
no.
you meant. Don't let
Point.
her. Don't let her confuse you.
No. That's what he meant. Hey Dave, hey Dre,
What
the
up,
other Dre, my life.
Elder Dre?
So yeah, literally, basically all one of the boys, literally, all this money that we spent on it, which I understand because obviously I had to walk mad doggies, I had to pick up mad doggy poops, mad extra clients to be able to afford both systems and be broke on ramen for a second. Um, I get it from the consumer side, but I also know working when I used to work in retail, just like BK Brawler knows, despite the fact that he'll just say PlayStation has mad money, that doesn't make anything make any difference because he's working for PlayStation. So it's like I know percentage wise what they make on the consoles
I
versus
know, but I feel like you're not looking at it from a consumer's point of
I
view.
am. I am the consumer. What do you mean? I'm broke as hell. But so flipping cute. You know the dogs.
Oh, I'm
Yes.
sorry. He's being like super needy.
No, it's
Um,
okay. He's cute. Usually, if you hop into my streams, you'll always see pets. This is the one time you don't see them because I yelled at them before stream, so they sleeping.
my point is that like I feel like
I hear you.
I
I
get the
want what I want.
pandemic. The pandemic has affected my job, has affected your job. I'm unemployed. And I get that, but my point is like you buy your product expecting a return from it. So as a consumer, I could feel bad for all the
Yeah, of course.
developers. And like they still are able to
I
work from
don't. No,
home.
I don't work for the
I can't
developers.
say that. I wish I could work from home. You know, I lost my job
Yeah.
because of this. So I totally understand how the pandemic has changed the landscape on things. I'm saying, as a video game person, as Mad King, where's my fucking games?
He said basically what he said. The translation is, "I really don't give a shit about your troubles. Give me my damn games." That's what the
I
translation of
can't
that is.
complain because my backlog is
All
so
right, you guys are
fucking
good.
long right now that I'm
No, no,
just
no, no. Leave the doggy. Leave the doggy. Is
like
he a blue healer? He is the was it the Donald Duck?
He's a
Was it Goofy?
Pumpski.
No, I was talking
You
about
talking
you.
about my dog?
I thought you were about healer. I was like, because Goofy or Donald Duck, they don't heal people in Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, all
That's you.
right, Dre, how do you feel about the subject?
nah,
Oh
man.
yeah,
Thank you, Pufferfly.
I have such a backlog right now, like, and
yeah.
like I do myself no justice because I fucking have all these one player games I need to finish, but here I am on Yu-Gi-Oh for 3 hours, 4 hours. Here I am on Destiny
You
doing
like
this
what you like
grind
though.
every week. You know, here I am on
Oh,
Avengers, but I could be, which I finished the main story. I'm just doing all this end game content and shit. Like sometimes these games that have no ending kill me. I'm fucking still playing Final Fantasy 14. You know, I still haven't finished Assassin's
I
Creed.
get it. I guess you know what it is. I get excited about the PS5 controller, the haptic feedbacks,
Oh, that
the
works
other
well with
stuff
Avengers too.
yeah.
that these new systems are
That was
capable
promised
of,
and shit.
and like that's what I want. Like there's hundreds of games that I want, but I'm excited about the new systems, and I kind of want it's like almost like the VR. Remember when we bought the VR really early? There was like really no
Day
games
one.
for it, and it
Yep, that
was just
was rad.
like, and that's how I feel right now. I feel like a VR kind of like later the games showed up and they're amazing, but like in the
Oculus is the
beginning,
way to go, people. Oculus.
Oculus sponsor us.
Yeah.
I will listen to Dre talking about Avengers and whatnot, and still admire Mad King's dodge.
It's a
Oh, dog.
win-win.
I appreciate someone listening to me.
We listen to you.
I know that. I talk a lot. So this is like one of those few shows, Pufferfly, in which they talk more than me. I'm usually like the one yapping off the out the ass. So this is good. This is progress.
This is
You know?
fun. Thanks again, guys. I said it before. Thanks for everybody showing up.
Mhm.
Thanks for all the people lurking. I see you there, so I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you haven't, follow us wherever you're at. YouTube, hit the subscribe button.
Thank you,
Twitch.
honey, for tuning in to see my pretty face tonight.
Dre hasn't got much time today. If you want Dre time, a drink in a
Yeah,
game every
drinking a
Monday.
game every Monday. Maybe not. I'm doing a pre-recorded for next week Monday. I won't be live next week Monday. I forgot I'm going on a trip, so next week Monday I won't be live. But it's usually live every Monday at
Yeah,
8 o'clock.
and so this is a good segue because we're almost hitting at 1:30. Felice Cat, where can people catch you at if they want to watch you play some indie games?
Cat's Corner.
There you go.
Cat's
She has to
Corner.
think about it for a
I know, it's
second.
like,
Hold
it's like
on,
trick
where can
question.
they catch me?
I was like, you try to catch me at? You try to catch me outside? Yeah, I was like, you try to catch me outside?
Oh, stop! I'm gonna highlight that.
You know,
I think I had to make sure, like the way you said it. I was like, is he trying to fight? Because you stay trying to fight me. Anyway, yeah, I have Cat's Corner. I do it Mondays, Wednesdays. I'm trying to do it on Fridays consistently, but depending on my pet sitting schedule. But we always have the schedule of our Twitch specifically because I'm mostly on Twitch right now until I can figure out how to get my PC that I just got to work. We always have it posted on the Twitch, so definitely I would say check that out. It's usually random time frames each week, depending on what dog I
I've been caught senioritis. Trust me, I'm old as shit now.
All
have.
right, so next time you can watch me stream will be Saturday with Geek Physique. We're playing Rainbow Six Siege. My first time playing. He's supposed to be a beast at
Oh,
it, so
word?
definitely yeah, definitely stay get the notifications if you're already following us and subscribe to us. So definitely keep that in mind. And Dre's gonna be on Monday at Drinking the Game, pre-recorded, but should maybe be up that Monday.
Should
If
drop.
not, maybe
Yeah,
Wednesday.
should drop.
Thanks for watching. Before we go, any last words from you guys?
You got
Uh,
man. I would say enjoy your drinks, enjoy your games, but I ran out.
Yeah,
did you?
yeah, I
Did you
might
run
not
out?
too. I'm running out. I'm running out too.
I ran out of this bottle. But
That's unusual for you. What are you doing with your life today?
I
Oh
never
yeah,
run out
and
of the
Felice
drink
Cat,
while
thank
we're
you.
talking.
Patreon. If you guys want to take it to the next level and support us, help us get better equipment so I could get change this background, help Felice Cat, and just
Me
help
too.
us all get into a better place for you guys. More content. Check our Patreon. Definitely help us out.
We're gonna update it some more. So
Yes.
we got new tiers coming.
Yes, and new
Thank you,
emotes
Buffalo.
coming as well.
Yeah.
Actually,
So we got definitely some stuff in the works. Dre, you know what? Do that famous saying you like to say. Let's
Enjoy your drinks, enjoy your games, people. Peace out.
peace.
peace.
I'm calling you, honey.